Hey there guys, there's this new game called JDM Japanese Drift Master that I've kept my eye on since it was announced. I've been keeping track of the trailers and updates, and I have to be honest, the game looks horrible to play. I noticed very early that the handling was going to be a problem, and from what I've seen, it still looks like it is a big problem. I thought they would have fixed it, but it looks like nothing has changed. I was easy on them because everything I had seen was beta or work in progress gameplay. I missed out on the opportunity to try out the demo, but to be fair, I was always very skeptical about it. So far the game has been getting a lot of praise, as almost any new game would, but it's the user reviews that are the deciding factor. So for now, I can't really trust what a lot of these big content creators are saying, because like most games that get such hype, people only speak about them for a few months, and then after that, people are ready to move on to the next thing. I have a lot of experience with car games, and I know how they're supposed to work, and unfortunately, the game looks horrible. People can try to hide it, but I can see through it. I'm not someone who buys everything, and I considered buying this game, but now I am so glad I didn't. This video might get a lot of hate, and I don't care. I have been way too quiet about this game, and I have made no mentions about it, yet I have been wanting to speak about it for a while, but my criticisms about the game haven't changed. And they are not all negative. There are certain things that actually surprised me in a good way. JDM Japanese Drift Master looks like a fantastic game. It has a really cool map. The aesthetic and style of the game really looks good. I like the roads and the fact that the game has traffic as well. The car customizations look really good too. The game even has some licensed cars, which really makes the game feel more special. For an indie game, it did a good job of making just a game. But for a video game that is supposed to be competing against other, better, more established games, they really dropped the ball with this one. They did most of the things right, but they got the fundamentals wrong. And when you take away everything from a game, the fundamentals are the only things that matter. The biggest problem with this game is the physics and handling. Everything else about the game I think is decent, but of course, the most important part of the game is the one thing they struggle with, and that is going to hurt them in the end. The game has different racing disciplines. I think it only has 3. They are drift, grip and drag racing, and the game also has a story that I hear is not too bad. But with all of that, the biggest things they overlooked is the physics and the handling. With the setup they have in the game, the cars are struggling to maintain a consistent smooth line. It looks like people are fighting the car just to get it to drift, and it makes the drifting look really bad. I wish a lot more people had called out the bad handling in the game, because I know what I can see, and it does not look good at all, especially with how many other drift games there are out there. I heard people complaining about the grip racing too. The cars don't fully grip, and they often slide too much. I've seen it in videos and it looks really bad. There are too many other games that do a better job than JDM Japanese Drift Master. I need to add that the name of the game is far too long. I feel like they should have just called it Japanese Drift Master. But for now, their biggest competition is CarX Drift and CarX Street. CarX Drift has been killing it for a while, and they recently released CarX Street, which is a game that had been in the works for a long time, and people were hyped about it. And the reason I mentioned them is because they are in more or less the same league. The only difference is they did it way better. With CarX and CarX Street, they have really good handling. I bought CarX Drift and it has to be one of the best games I've ever played. I still play it to this day, and the handling is pretty much perfect. You can drift by yourself or you can tandem with people online, and with the physics and handling that Japanese Drift Master has, you can't tandem. I've seen people trying to drift with the AI in the game and they struggle, but I don't think you'll be able to tandem or put it on the door, which means drifting so close to the person in front of you that you put either your front bumper, front left or front right tire on their door. And with Japanese Drift Master, doesn't look like you'll be able to do that. JDM Japanese Drift Master has a lot of potential. They have the room to change. A lot of people do and will like this game, and for the people who do buy the game, I really hope they do like the game and don't regret their purchase, because I feel like they can make this game great. It really has everything going for it. There is love and passion put into this game, but it just needs more time and work. Hopefully they will fix all the problems, because I feel they could easily make this game a hit. For now, I don't think the game will last very long, unless they give people a reason to stick with the game. And with that, this is the Chilly Man signing off. I thank everyone for watching. Peace out.